Hey guys, Bart from PABrewNews. Oh, crazy lights. Okay, I'm in Detroit right now. I got a beer here from Founders Brewing Company. They're Sumatra Mountain Brown. I guess this is an Imperial Brown Ale, and it's coming in at 9% alcohol by volume, bottled on 4/13/17. So, with the coffee that's in it, should be pretty forward still. There's a 20th anniversary crown from Founders, special crown. And on the bottom it says brewed for us. So there you go. Put it into my exceptionally large weird glass. There you go. Just keep it right about there. Put it up to the light. You can see straight through it. Definitely ruby amber hues coming through this. It looks a lot darker. It looks like cola in the camera, if you can see that. That's the impression I'm getting out of it. Definitely alcohol-like sticking. You can kind of see a little bit of lacing too, starting to form, just the slightest bit of it. As far as I know, this is a Imperial Brown Ale. So it's an Imperial Brown Ale brewed with Sumatra coffee, which I do like Sumatra coffee. Quite a butt. A lot of roasty, toasty caramel and brown bread notes coming through this. You are picking up the earthy coffee. Very walnut husk kind of a note, kind of a nuttiness coming through there with that. Very earthy, very nutty, roasty, toasty, brown bread. Yeah, very nice. Cheers. This is a little bit, I know it's the first beer of the day, but there is a little bit of a kick. And I think so from a little bit from that alcohol is coming, you know, I know it's only 9%, but it's coming through just a touch and kicking you. Of course, you'll probably get acclimated to that the more you drink it. Yeah. There is an ethanol waft that's bringing some subtle dark fruits to it. Coffee too is probably giving a little bit of a hint of a dark fruit, but I think for right now it's probably playing mostly from the alcohol. There is a real nice earthiness, roasty toastiness. That nuttiness is still there. Lots of huge brown bread notes kind of going through here. And nice roasty toasty notes. That caramel's nice, really nice. There's a nice earthiness to this. You have the roasty toasty, nutty coffee coming through. Those 40 IBUs from the hops are working together. You're pulling soft hints of a soft effervescentness from a subtle fruit in this. I think a little partial from the coffee, a little partial from the ABV, but they're working together really nice. It's really refreshing for what it is. Surprisingly drinkable. And that coffee is a well-rounded, well-displayed coffee. It's really nice. It's a bit thin overall, especially on the back end, because it's a brown ale, you know what I mean? It's not an Imperial Stout or a porter or whatever, but it has like a regular, almost a standard porter body, you know what I mean? It's not kicked up. It wants to be a little bit thicker in the front end because of those chewy caramels and stuff like that, but by the end of it, it tapers down. Excuse me, whoa, what was that? Choked on a cough, or choked on a burp. But it tapers down pretty nice, and unfortunately gets a little bit watery on the end. Excuse me. Carbonated. but you're not lacking for flavors. They're not super multi-dimensional flavors, but what they are here, they're very well presented and very defined. Those brown bread notes, caramel, earthy toastiness, roasty, smoky, beautiful coffee, and those subtle hints of the dark fruit underneath it, they all play pretty well. And if that coffee goes down a little bit, those dark fruits are probably going to come out even more, which makes it more playful and fun. So anyway, 9 out of 10 for me. Very enjoyable. Definitely pick it up, especially if you like a good coffee in your beer. This is really, really well done with the coffee. And the brown ale, unlike your standard imperial porters or imperial stouts, this brown ale gives the coffee all the room in the world to shine through. So, it's been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.